away. He's lucky the fight was stopped. Wait, look at the state of his face. You know, I got you. Look at the state of his face. Look at the state of his face. You know, number one, no guy test.
I told y'all he got a better jab. I told y'all. You're on another level, man. And you're gonna see a lot of channels disappear now. They're gonna disappear. We ain't gonna see them no more. We ain't gonna see them channels. The channels are gone. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Jab's better. Well, no, it's jab. He got a more active jab. But Bud got the better jab. He throws body shots. But Bud got better timing and gets full extension in his shots. Bud didn't even look like he was in a fight, y'all. Bud didn't even look like he was in a fight, y'all. Earl looked like I'm not even gonna go in on Earl like that. Drop the fucking link. All right, you know, I thought the team was gonna be here, but you know. The link is right there. It was a one-sided ass whooping. Man down. Again and again and again and again. And it looked like an amateur versus professional fighter. So you're going to see channels disappear. The dudes that was attempting to, you know, the dudes that was out. Hey, what's up? Hold up, though, Hat. All the dudes that was out there making money, super chats, some motherfuckers that I was down with.
It's over.
It's over. The game is over. You've been exposed like your homeboy. Like, it's over. And I ain't gonna knock Spence, because Spence is a tough motherfucker. I'm gonna knock his trainer for not stopping the fight a lot earlier. I'm gonna knock all the motherfuckers that been capping for this dude and he got whitewashed. I don't even know how he won the first round. Other than the fact that he was with
Crawford was toying with him, bro. He won the first round on activity, not on fucking landing anything.
That was one of the worst ass whoopings I've ever seen.
It was horrible.
And it was so bad. And I'm not knocking Spence.
It was so bad, but so good.
Yes, I know. It was like an olive. It was like an olive. It's so bad, but it's so good.
Hey, but why are you fucking saying I'm not on the team, bro?
What do you mean?
You were like, I'm waiting for the team, but all right.
Oh, no. Nah. We in the Google
chat. I feel like I'm part of the team.
Wait a minute, time out. We was in the chat. And
why am I not in the chat?
I'm not. I'm THC. I'm affiliated with the UGC.
That's all right. Hey, bro. I'm only
you know what it. And you know what it is, nigga. What up?
What up, Charles, bro? Hey,
yo,
what the fuck
Charles,
are these motherfuckers?
Nah. I got to be there for my man Charles, because Charles D stuck to his guns. He stood in the square.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I roll with the homie.
He rolled with the homie. But it ain't worth the bread, bruh.
But what did I say before the fight started? 1-2.
Right.
We was in
Yo,
the hangout. I was like, yo, I
I
don't
heard.
like what I'm seeing.
No, you said that 2 days ago when we was on that live.
Yeah, we was with E.
Yo, you didn't even hear. Like I'm pretty sure the Lost Art of Boxing, the lab, heard me and Smoke going back and forth when nobody was getting the fucking. They weren't even getting it.
I was but
yo, that was one of the best debates of all times.
Yeah, but that wasn't Q. That wasn't Q. That was
No, we were on Q's. X was holding.
Yeah, but E was the host. Yeah. E was
right.
The host.
X was holding it down. But yo, me and fucking damn, where'd you go, Charles? Me and fucking Smoke had one of the best fucking back and forths of all time. And my man from the UK witnessed it. He was the only one that witnessed it. We was talking about UConn. We was talking about Votto. We was talking about the Earl Spence fight.
My bad, I got bumped off.
And Devin. And that's why I say Devin ducked Shakur. And he went to the WBC to justify it.
Man, listen. Cruz will get the shit beat out of him by, you saw the list I ran down.
Yo, dude.
In the hangout.
Oh, it was.
This nigga had a hard time with Cabrera. Oh, this nigga getting his ass.
But beat. Please, Charles, we'll get to that. We need to address the ass whooping we just seen. Thank God the ref stopped it because, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Earl's trainer for allowing that shit to it continued to get worse.
No.
And worse and worse.
You know what he was doing? That nigga was saving face. That's what he was doing.
He wasn't saving Earl though.
No, I'm just saying he was saving face for him. Because that shit just got worse.
Oh man,
and worse.
He allowed that shit to continue. And
1-2.
This is why niggas. Excuse me, y'all.
1-2. What did I say? What did I say after round? 1-2.
This is why motherfuckers don't fuck with my channel. This is why motherfuckers don't fuck with my channel. Because I tell the truth. The motherfucker didn't give a fuck that Spence was getting fucking murdered in there.
1-2. What did I say in the hangout after the first round?
Sorry, but that was awful. That was awful.
1-2. What did I say after the first round? I was like, I don't like how this shit is shaping up. This nigga power jabbing him. This nigga's countering. This nigga reaching. All that shit went left field. I was like,
I told you in the first round it's over.
He did. Yeah, you did. You said man down. I was like, nah, fuck man down. This nigga got his time.
I said he got caught pulling out. It's over.
I'm like, this nigga Crawford is gonna keep catching him.
Pulling out in the first round. Second round, I said it's over.
After the second round, I was like, this nigga Crawford starts off slow. This nigga is not even starting off slow. This nigga is counting. He's hitting this nigga. I'm like,
man down
don't even look good.
Man down twice. Man down 3 times. Stop the fight. And what did he say? He said they're gonna stop it when he pulled up on him 5 years ago. He said, you can't stop me. And then started talking to his homeboy.
Yeah, they started talking that body shot shit, and then that nigga
Crawford
was like, I got something for that body shot shit. This nigga didn't even unleash to the body like that.
Here's what I'm saying. That was the best performance of Bud Crawford's career. He was saving that shit for Earl.
Listen, that shit. If you want to talk about y'all want to talk about a whitewash. This ass whooping was worse than the worst ass whooping I've ever seen was Gotti Mayweather. This was worse than that.
Yes. Listen. All them dudes to be high-fiving fighters, all them dudes with channels, to be caressing ball sacks. Even some people that I came up with, you know, I wish it was different. And I said, yo, where's my homeboy at? Did you bury him in the basement? Why did you switch up? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say no names because I ain't trying to put nobody out there like that. But I was like, listen.
Texas took an ass whooping this week.
Yo, they on suicide watch. But
they definitely in the bathroom looking at the cabinet, eating the pills.
Bad. Yo, Showtime's whole team couldn't deny it, and they attempted to do it in the first round. They gave them the first. Why?
They gave who the first? I said that.
I said the first.
I said the first. Oh yeah, in the hangout. Yo, I said the first one was a toss up because these niggas was filling each other out. But after that, I was like, oh,
round in the second round, Earl said, "What round is it?"
I didn't hear him say that, but I could tell by his fucking body language.
Over, bro.
That after that power jab. Over. That power jab, and then you start looking at his face. Yo, so what round? Yo, 1-2. What round was it?
No, Bud carried him, bro. And not only that, Earl's a tough dude. Like the shots he was taking was just immense. I was like, yo, this dude is so strong, man.
He wasn't even taking shots. He had his hands up. He wasn't getting hit with nothing clean.
Who? No, I'm talking about Earl.
Oh yeah, Earl was getting hit clean
with shots that would just knock anybody out. And Bud just gave him the.
Yo, what round was it when fucking Spence was like, "Oh fuck, what the fuck did Spence say?" Spence said some crazy shit, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" That's when I was like, "Oh, this nigga done."
Yo, when he landed his best shot, he got knocked down.
Oh no, he was getting counted. Yo, body shots, power jabs.
Was awful. And I said, this man goes to the body, he gets full extension on his shots. I said, just because Earl uses his better fucking jab, or he uses his jab more, don't mean his jab is better.
No, the crazy shit is when Crawford, I'll give him this. Crawford stayed dedicated to boxing southpaw because that's his power hand. So that power jab he was shooting, like where he dropped him in the second round, I was like, "Oh shit!"
I'm sorry,
and then it was like the third or fourth. No. Oh, you know what? It was the fourth or fifth round when the doctor came to the ring, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yo! I don't care what anyone says. The
trainer, nigga, I started closing.
The trainer of the year put his fucking fighter's life in jeopardy. Man.
Well, I mean, he's
come on, man.
No,
I don't care how tough Earl is, man.
But 1-2,
rounds before, bro.
But that's your cash cow. Let him go out on the shield. Like they don't want to hit that. They don't want to hit none of that dumb shit. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying. They're saying, let him go out on his shield. That nigga went out on his shit. That nigga proposed in the ring twice.
Yo, that motherfucker said he want to fight him again. That's what I mean. Like Earl.
He's a yo. That fight wasn't even close.
Look, we got Go ahead, y'all. Y'all cook. I'm gonna let y'all cook. Go ahead, Red. I gotta hear what you got to say as well.
Oh, my nigga Red, what up, nigga? Congratulations on passing your test, bro.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, that now
I knew you was gonna pass that shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Charles. Yeah, and now that I passed my exam, this has been a good ass week for me. Let me just say that. First, I knew he beats the shit out of Fulton. But big shout out to Fulton though. I give Fulton credit for not ducking and making the fight and believing in himself. So it's not a diss against Fulton. It's really a diss against them people who don't want to give Inouye any kind of credit.
Yo, shout out to RGM for saying that, and I don't mean to cut you off, RGM, but that's why I took my video down. Is because I was like, you know what? That fight wouldn't happen without Fulton. So shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Fulton for taking that shit.
Sometimes I go too hard on fighters, so I'm like, them dudes getting in there. He the one that made that happen. So You're right.
Yeah.
You're completely right, Red.
And shout out
Go ahead,
to
keep
shout
going.
out to and shout out to Inoue for letting them niggas tape his hands, get wrapped while he's laughing. Like, you think this is gonna stop this ass whooping? Like, yeah, you see, do you see the single layer? Yeah, I'm gonna still put him on his. I'm gonna
But to
put this
be
nigga on his
fair,
back pockets.
we would have never seen that. And to be fair, we wouldn't have seen the fight tonight if it wasn't for Earl. And even though that's fucked up, he did do it. He was the man in power at the moment. And then everyone was talking about that resume. Everybody was talking about putting somebody in the dirt. Everybody was talking about this and about that. But you know what?
A whole
It was. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Time out. Earl said he predicted it. A one-sided ass whooping.
Yeah, it just wasn't him. It just wasn't him doing it.
Exactly.
His man got his whole system rebooted, got the shit smacked out of him. You heard that shit echo in the parking lot. Pow! Oh shit!
Though, man.
Then his wife
Earl
took an ass
never
whooping.
gave up though. Man, that's
Hey, I gotta go to
Earl just never had a fucking chance, dog. Like, yo, that whole shit was like,
man,
I was expecting something to go.
2 nights ago.
I was expecting it to go a certain way. This shit went the exact opposite. That shit went the way the way, like we just said, 1-2. I was just like, yo, this nigga gonna fuck around. He overreaching. He gonna do this, and the third. Yo, everything went ass backwards for me in that fight. Everything that I thought was gonna happen happened.
Charles D. What did I say? I said, listen, I get it. 50-50. Earl's a tough motherfucker. She's mad active. He puts it in. Said,
nigga, he drops him with a jab.
I said that, but I just don't see it happening. And then what did I say? They said, jab, jab, jab. I said, do you remember the jab that he caught Brooke with? It was like crack, crack. I said, did y'all erase that from your memory? Well, he ran into it, yes. And then X was like, but he set him up to run into it. He gave him confidence. That was why he laid on the ropes. He gave him confidence, and it would have just got worse. Because as much as Bud respected him, as much as Bud said, yeah, man, thank you for making this happen. Thank you. It's all up to him to make this happen, blah, 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 blah. He let it all out on his ass. That was the worst
jab, body shot.
Yo, that was the worst one-sided fight I've ever seen. That was the best performance of Bud Crawford's career. And this is why I say
I don't disagree with that.
Yo, Sean Porter gets X'd out. You know why? I didn't train. Look, he's stronger. And I said, yo, he was pushing Earl around. And I told everybody this. I was like, listen, this motherfucker was getting turned by Porter. And when, Bud didn't even have to turn him. He just came at Bud, and Bud said, yes. Please do. Take this one, take that one, take this one, take that one.
I don't know what this nigga's fucking
man.
His plan was that shit. Hell no. The shit just didn't even look right. I'm like, boom, jab.
I have next to no viewers on my channel right now. No views, except for the real boxing fans and the people that I appreciate, the people who love boxing, and I'm fine with that. But you know what? Y'all can't find the other channels, can you? Because them motherfuckers is gone. Them motherfuckers, you better go check on them.
I said this shit was gonna be crickets.
Yo. Text them. Tell them don't do it.
Text who? I don't know these niggas like that. Can't text them.
Text them.
Yeah, I don't have.
Text them
I don't have none of them.
Don't do it. But we hold up, y'all. We got the man, the myth, coming through. Here he comes, y'all. Boom! On baby!
Santos!
Oh, you sound muffled as hell.
I can't even hear him. Yo, Santos, you good?
On
Sound like
baby,
Frank
where
after
you
a
at?
Ferrari crash.
On baby, where you at? Oh my god! Oh my god! Here, I'm gonna translate, y'all. Oh my god! Yo,
I love when he does that. Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
God.
Oh, there
What's
we
going
go. There we
on?
go.
Hey, if you
There you
thought
go.
it was gonna be listen. Put a close up on me. Hold on, put a close on me. Close up on me
hold
real
up.
quick.
How do you do that? Hold on, I'm trying.
Come on now.
Share the
Got
screen.
on.
backyard.
You gotta share the screen, bro.
I'm trying. Hold up. That's it. Okay, solo layout. Boom. Got you.
All right. Hey, look at me. If you thought this was gonna be a close fight, you are straight up stupid.
No.
Your mindset was dumpster truck.
There you go.
Juice.
There you go.
Oh,
No,
baby.
no, yo, wait, no. You gotta give him the WWE. You gotta give him the WWE. You gotta give him the WWE because you gotta go all the way in because that ass whooping was not normal, bro. That was not a regular fight. You got to give them the Sheik. Can we get the Sheik in the business? We need the Sheik, y'all. Y'all with me? Where does? Oh my God!
He
he gone.
bounced up. Yeah.
Oh man, you know what? He had to get in the he had to get in the character. He had to
Yeah,
get
he
in
had to
the
get in the character.
Yeah, Santos
But
got
let me say
he got
something.
the sensitive internet.
Yo, I
Let
wonder.
me say something real quick.
I wonder why. I wonder what Keith Thurman's hairline is doing right now.
It went back a couple of inches. It went back a couple of inches since Bud won. You know, I mean,
Hey, real quick,
it's shit behind his ears.
real quick. Doesn't
Keith did
my
call it
profile
though.
picture look like it could be some cryptocurrency, like Funcoin?
Keith called it though. He said he never been in there with a guy like this.
Hey, but you know what?
I don't
I'm
think
cool.
I don't think nobody saw this ass whooping to the extreme that this ass whooping was. We can sit there and say, you know, it'd be close, this shit wasn't even close.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest?
Yeah, be honest,
Yeah.
my nigga.
Yo, I was trying to save face for all the people out here in these YouTube streets.
No, you want to? Why the fuck are you trying to save the face? Fuck the face. Fuck the face. Okay? Look at the Errol Spence's face. The Crawford beat the hamburger shit of Errol Spence's face, okay? He said, fuck you, punk. My dick is bigger than your whole fucking body. My dick can beat the fuck out of you.
Listen, man, that ass whooping was unruly.
Yo, Santos is a comedy god.
Hey, but I want to say this real quick. It's too bad. It's too bad that Jermell Charlo is fighting Canelo because I would like to see Crawford move up and fight him, possibly become 3-time undefeated.
I think the PBC knew that. That's why they set the fight up.
That's why they moved that. That's why they moved his ass. Like, yo, my nigga, we gonna give you this money. Take that shit.
You know what though? Yo, I respect Jermell and I respect Earl. And damn, for Earl to say, nah, we gotta do it again. Yeah.
Listen, the Errol Spencer one they talk about to do it at the 154. It will be the same result. The dick will be smashed again. The Bud Crawford will take that damn stupid little guppy and make him on the hook and put him and fillet him, okay? He will fillet him and put them and eat them with the naan, okay? Naan is bread in the Middle East. It's called the bread, the naan. He's going to put the fish on the naan and with the garlic butter and eat him. Eat him alive like he did tonight. Okay, look at that face. Look at the Errol Spencer's face. It's tender, like a nice tender steak from Texas. Okay,
Charles, real quick.
That is the Omaha ass whooping that was awaiting, and it happened tonight. And I predicted the 9th round KO. So everyone shall bow down to the shake of me. Okay? Shake my dick. Shake my dick.
Hey, but Charles D, didn't you say that Spence was asking what round it was in the second round?
No, I said that shit.
Oh, you said that.
Yes, yo, listen, man. That's fucked up. He was like, what round is it? That motherfucker was like, it's the third. Yo, he dropped him with the same jab that he dropped Dude with Brook with. And I told everybody, I was like, yo, his jab, but he uses it more consistently. Yo, he's such a big guy. I said, I don't know if he's stronger than him, y'all. He was shoving that motherfucker around. And I'm like, and yo, don't get me wrong. Earl was game as fuck, but yo, it was bad.
No, but see, this is my shit one too. Bud fights southpaw, right?
Yeah.
His strong hand is orthodox. So when he's fighting southpaw, he's hitting you with his strong hand. So he's hitting you with a fucking solid jab. That's the first thing that I already knew right off the rip. My whole shit was, he might catch Bud, you know what I'm saying? Boxing, because Bud's gonna do his little left-handed shit. And I'm like, Bud got that dog in him where he's gonna win the exchange, he's gonna do this, and the third. This nigga Bud came out southpaw and whooped his ass. Southpaw. I was like, God damn it.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, you know what else is crazy? Did you see Mayweather laughing? I was like, he bet on Bud.
Yeah, Mayweather said he was putting like 100 stacks on fucking Bud. He knew what the fuck it was.
Yo, and then when Dude came out with the Inglorious TEX, and then Dude came out, Bud came out with M, and then M didn't spit, I was like, he lost that coin toss.
Yeah, exactly. You already knew. I put that shit out there for Kong too, because Kong was like, yo, why he's doing this? I was like, because the nigga lost the coin toss.
That's what I put on there. I was like, he lost the coin toss.
Lost the coin toss, my nigga. He's like,
I said that in the chat.
Look at the chat, nigga. Because he was like, yo, why? Yeah, because he was saying why
I was
he came
there,
out.
Motherfucker.
He was like, why he came out last. I was like, because he lost that coin toss, nigga. I don't think Kong saw the whole.
No, I said when he said he wasn't spitting and he was lip syncing, I was like, oh, Bud lost that coin toss.
Oh, Bud don't give a fuck. Shit, nigga.
But it was funny though. To me, it was fucking hilarious, man. Like
shit, he out here. All you gotta do is play the song. He getting checked.
Yo, Earl took the biggest loss and the worst ass whooping of his career. Like it was so bad.
Nah, that shit wasn't even close.
Yo,
not even close.
Answer me. Okay, all you channels out there that ain't watching me. Yo, and all you fans out there that ain't watching me. If you just bump in this video, I want to ask y'all a question.
They ain't gonna answer it.
No. I just want them to answer this one question. Not even answer this question. Answer this statement. I need to know, y'all, what did y'all think about?
If you look at the state of his face, there's no way. He's lucky the fight was stopped. Look at the state of his face. I got him. Look at the state of his face. Look at the state of his face. Number one, no guy test.
Yo, you ain't shit for showing that shit. Because you already knew what that nigga face looked like by the fourth round.
Yo, if I was his trainer, I would have stopped that shit in the seventh.
No, you want to know what's crazy? Is that nigga Derek James is too proud for himself.
Yeah.
Yo, you need to do this. You need to do that. Yo, nigga, none of that shit is working.
Yeah.
That jab shit went out the window. This nigga elbows is tucked tight. All you doing is opening him up to get hit by harder shots. Yo, this nigga was dropping him. He was dropping this nigga.
Yo, YouTube out here losing views, yo, because they know half the teams.
Stop the cap.
No bullshit, bro. I don't give a fuck about YouTube. Fuck them and they views, nigga.
They out here losing, man, because the guy that they was representing.
You get instances of bullshit like this are on the rise.
Shit, it's like kill some shit twice, man.
Horse shit.
All that horse shit that they've been pumping for all this time.
They got the post fight. They got the post fight in the post fight press conference coming.
Yo, Earl ain't gonna be there. And if he is,
Earl's there. Earl said,
that's bad.
What the fuck?
He shouldn't be there for a stoppage. Yo, he didn't even know what dude was saying to him after the fight. He was like, repeat it. I don't know what you're talking about. That shit was bad. I guess we lost Charles D because he wanted to read it or he wanted to see it. Yo, Charles, you there? All right. I seen your cam was on, so I'm gonna put you on till your cam was off.
No, that's cool, nigga. Shit.
You've been on camera before.
I ain't been on cam before, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was just mad as fuck that these niggas.
I know.
Just like I said, like my nigga the nigga just lost, but goddamn.
If I may just say one thing, this was one of the biggest fights in a long time, and I had the pleasure to sit down with my partner and speak on it.
The ass open.
And even though that big fish got tenderized and grilled, sautéed, fried, fricasseed.
Fricasseed? What is fricasseed?
Fricasseed is like some steam shit, nigga. That's some extra fancy shit.
You gotta fill me in on that, man. I need to be educated.
We also have love for Earl Spence. And no matter what happens.
Yeah, he made the fight happen.
Yeah,
he made the fight happen.
He made the ass whooping happen.
So he says he made the fight happen.
He wasn't very excited about it either.
Nah.
They put it all on the line.
You wanna know the crazy shit? Yo, remember when they had the final weigh-in and this nigga Spence leaned in? I was like, I don't like the way that looks.
In this press conference, Spence looks like Floyd Mayweather Sr.
This nigga say he look like old Floyd. He look like old Floyd?
Red,
in the face.
Come on, Red. Really?
You talking that shit and see, that's where you wrong. That's where you wrong.
He look like old Floyd, really?
Take a look. Just look at his face. He's looking a lot like Floyd.
They said, look at the state of his face.
Look at the state of his face.
You don't know shit about
Bud. Didn't even. Bud looked like that motherfucker was at the beach at the end of the fight. Earl looked like that motherfucker was. I'm not even
at the beach.
Say it, yo.
Oh, you at the beach.
I'm not even gonna say it. He was at the beach fishing.
You at the beach fishing. Oh, that's where you was. Because your mindset wasn't in the fight. You definitely wasn't in the fight. You wasn't in it.
That nigga Crawford clearly said, I'm not losing on my mother's birthday, nigga. You got me fucked up.
Oh, today's his mom's birthday?
Dancing too.
Yeah, it was his mother's birthday, and fucking Spence was talking cash.
They said, you can't dance, remember? Your mom won't be dancing at the end of that fight.
Yeah, he's like, toss your mama's shoes. That nigga.
Yeah, it didn't matter how long.
We out here
Derek
dancing.
James prolonged that shit. She was dancing.
Yeah, get your Pete Pablo on, nigga. Throw that towel.
Didn't matter. He was like, maybe if I send it to the 12, they'll survive. Even the ref was protecting him. He was like, listen, Earl, you can't keep taking them punches like that. Remember?
No, it was the doctor.
You don't remember when he caught him with the I'm talking about when he caught him in the middle of the round. He caught him with a big ass shot, and then that motherfucker went in there like, listen, Earl. Blah,
yeah,
blah,
but the
blah,
ref
blah,
came.
blah.
The ref came in there. The ref came in the third.
No, the doc came in, and the doc came in when you talking about. What I'm talking about is when fucking Spence got cracked, and the motherfucking ref said, "Listen,"
And this is what he said in, like, you know,
Nigga,
if you want to translate with,
Spence
he was like,
was
you can't be getting punched like that.
Yeah,
I
he was
was
getting
like,
hit, period.
he was like, listen, man, but that ain't what he said. He was like, listen, man, you can't be going low. He stopped it because he got, yo, it was bad, man. Yo, the PBC yo, how he got the first round, I don't know, but I guess they were just like, it was an easy round. Did y'all hear the shit they was talking?
Yeah, it wasn't an
the
easy
first
round.
and second until that motherfucker got floored. He was dominating the fight until he got cracked and his ass touched the ground.
The first round, I was like, yo, that's a fill out. The second round is when he got dropped by a jab. I was like, ooh.
That shit was hot horse shit, yo.
Like, okay, he went down, but how the fuck does that work? And then
and he was catching as soon as he caught him in the first round pulling out. I said the fight's over.
Yeah,
I said it in the Google chat. I said, yo, man down.
You said you said by the fourth round, he's like, yo, man down.
No, first in the first round and the second round started, and he caught that motherfucker coming out. I said his fight's over. He was too relaxed. He was just like, it was too easy for Crawford. And then at the end of the fight, it looked like that motherfucker wasn't even in a fight. And it looked like Earl went through the worst fucking shit. He looked like he got jumped by like 4 motherfuckers. His shit was awful, man. It was
with a brand new mouthpiece.
Yeah, they was using weapons, motherfuckers. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. And yo, Earl wasn't giving up. I mean, even every time he pulled out, he got caught with that jab. Earl's jab, Earl's body shots. That motherfucker was catching Earl with body shots, and his body shots meant nothing on the re-up. When he was getting hit with them body shots, you can see how much it was taken out of him.
Exactly.
But his
timing them shit.
I said
that also in the
gotta give it to Earl.
This nigga is placing
never
body shots.
Gave up, man.
And
that's when I'm just saying, you would think that Derek James would have been like, yo, man,
I was just like, yo, them body shots is you
don't need to experience this shit. Because yo, that motherfucker gonna have an issue. In the second round, that motherfucker had an issue knowing what round it was. At the end of the fight, he didn't know what dude said. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
Man.
Them body shots and them power jabs. I was like,
yeah, shit was bad,
shit's
bro.
Going ass backwards.
Yo, that shit was
as soon as
bad,
that nigga said, yo, I was
they
like,
could have stopped that shit.
Yeah, they could have stopped that shit after the 7th.
They could have stopped that shit, man. Yo, I'm Derek James.
And then Bud started teeing. I'm like, ooh, fuck.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm like, yo, nah, man. You don't care about this dude the way you say you do, man. I don't give a fuck. Because if that was any of my team, I'd have been like, look, man, we're going to get this motherfucker the next time, but we're going to pull you out in the 6th. This motherfucker, it was just it got worse and worse and worse. And that it was, you was right. It was worse than the Gotti ass whooping. That shit was worse.
That's what I said. I said it was worse than Gotti Floyd.
He not one of them. Yo, Earl not one of them people that show the ass whooping on his face because
he showed it this fight.
No, I'm saying, but his skin don't. You know what I mean? So it's 10 times worse than his face was showing, and that motherfucker's.
Hell no, that nigga eyes was lopsided on both sides, nigga. This shit was a lopsided ass whooping.
Yo, and it's funny. This shit was the same motherfuckers that was saying, look at Bud's face when he was fighting
Kell Brook.
Look at this. Look, man, look at the state.
Yeah, look at the state of his face. That nigga state of his face, his eyes were both. This nigga looked like he was smoking weed. This nigga eyes were lower fighting.
Nah, man. It looked like that motherfucker smoking weed before the fight. At the end of the fight, that motherfucker looked like he got in a second car accident. That shit was awful.
That shit was terrible, my nigga.
Terrible. Terrible. In the words of motherfucking Charles Barkley, it was terrible. Terrible. My man went out there and got dog walked, outclassed, washed, and he saved that ass whooping for this motherfucker for 5 years, y'all. It was like an olive. It was the worst and best thing I ever witnessed as a boxer.
This nigga said it's the worst and the best thing I haven't seen in my life.
It is though. Listen. It was. Look, watch. I need a cosigner. Angel, was it an olive to you, or was it just a flat out gem?
It was
that was a fucking beating.
Look, let me say this in as Al Heyman, actual Al. Look, there's a reason why I blocked. Listen, I blocked, I delayed, I tried to lock Terrence Crawford out. We didn't want him to cross this side of the street, and the reason was tonight's reason right now. The results of tonight, you saw plainly that it was a railroad, it was a steamroll, it was a egg roll, it was a bank roll.
This is call every kind of roll you can give it.
It was a money roll, and it wasn't for our side. I try to give this advice to my fighters so they can win the most money and avoid the toughest challenges. And Bud Crawford was obviously the too tough of a challenge for one of my highest prized possessions, Earl Spence.
Listen, man, I had Bud winning this fight.
Nigga said my possession.
But yo, I did not see it this bad. Like that shit was. Yo.
Listen, either way, I'm getting 15%. All right, so I'm good. I'm getting money, baby. Only in America. Like my mentor, Don King. Shout out, Donnie.
Yo, that was.
It says shout out.
Yo,
Donnie.
that was one of the. Yo, what did Spence say? One sided ass whooping. Good God, he called it. Yo, he called it
though.
He called it, y'all. I'll be right
called
back.
Called it on the other side, nigga. That shit was a beating. And the crazy shit is, like, Bud starts off slow. That's the shit that threw me. Nigga started off slow and nigga ass whooping.
Nah, but you know what, man? Real talk, man. It was such a systematic breakdown. It was so calculated and
just countering over the jab.
And Bud was so calm with it. You know what I'm saying?
Relaxed.
And you know what? I knew the way I saw the fight, right? Yeah, and shout out, I don't mean to fucking, dick ride or anything like that. I don't dick ride or nothing. But when I see other people that think like me in boxing, shout out to Ring IQ, we saw it the same way for the past 5 years that this fight been talked about, right? We said like, yo, this is gonna be. They don't want to make the fight because this is going to be a thorough ass whooping, and it was gonna be made easy. And I was like, you know what? Not for nothing, but this fight is not gonna last the 12 rounds, and I know that it's gonna go 9 rounds. I knew it was gonna go 9 rounds. I just knew like it's not gonna go to the 10th. It's gonna go 9 rounds. And that's it. And
I don't think nobody knew that fight because I don't think nobody had any doubts that shit was gonna go different.
Yeah, I told him before. I said, he can't handle your speed, son. He can't handle your speed. I can do that one better than you, Angel. Yeah, I didn't want man. I need to get in there with him, and I said,
This is why. Look
You
at
guys,
Earl.
you guys better buckle up, okay? 154 is gonna come and it's gonna be a worse ass one.
Yeah, you don't want to see that 154 is only gonna get worse. Listen, man, it was that shit was so bad. Have we ever seen Earl put down? No.
Nope.
And he put this motherfucker. Oh, hold up.
Put down.
He put this motherfucker
times.
down randomly. Was like, oh, this round I'm gonna put your ass. It was. I swear to man, he was carrying that motherfucker.
Time.
Oh my God!
Carried that motherfucker.
Listen, 1-2, I completely agree. You know, but listen, let's give them both credit. They both look like Adonises. I mean, look at those chiseled chests. You know, it reminds me of me when I was younger. You know, before I fought, Chavez. You know, when twice. You know, like me. You know, we're all Adonises back then. You know. And they look really old school with their bodies, you know. Like I wish I could jump in my fishnets and just go in that ring and hug them both, you know. Oh my goodness, where's my Quaalude?
You know,
that's so stupid.
I seen the fight and it was a good fight, but where Manny at? I want to tell everybody I was avoiding Bud Crawford because I would have fought Earl, but he got the eye injury. Now we can do come on, yeah, let's do Cocaine Man, the Cocaine King. That motherfucker be like, it was fantastic. It's going to be a great fight. I'm totally for. Listen, Crawford pulled it off. He should join Golden Boy immediately.
Like right now.
Right now, I have nobody else. I mean, come on, let's make it happen.
I'm going to Snapchat my contract to him right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
Instant access.
You know, he should fight me. Will, why do I sound like the Count when I'm doing Bevel?
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to stop him. I think I told BDA that shit. I was like, why you sound like the Count and your homeboy sound like Igor? I was like, yo. But yo, I mean, so I'm shocked that Canelo wants to fight fucking Charlo, the small one. We got Big Charlo out here getting slapped by Caleb Plant. That's the second time he got slapped. Didn't Hurd slap him too? Like this dude be getting slapped.
Yeah, but this is the first slap that he got all the shit slapped out of his ass.
Nah, I mean, he got slapped by one dude. He got slapped by another dude. Like, yo,
nigga, he slapped
I don't
this
think
nigga.
he a bad fighter.
He rebooted that nigga whole system. He was like, pow.
Damn.
I came up at the perfect time. Listen, I told you. Listen, son, I told y'all.
And then his wife got smacked
when
up.
I stepped to him way back in 2017, I said, Road Runner. Who we talking about? What we talking about? And he froze up like a bitch. So we already knew what Charlo was about. He wasn't about that life. All right? Straight up, Brooklyn style. I'm the king of Brooklyn. You want to fight again? You need to fight me. 168. Let's go.
Hey, I gotta ask y'all though. What do y'all think about Mauricio letting Devin Haney keep the WBC at 135 and jump up to 140 without fighting this Mando? Just saying.
That's fucked up.
Damn, why is it so quiet?
Where y'all at?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Red. You didn't hear me when I
Oh,
did about
okay.
Mauricio?
Hello.
I did, and then I was like, and then it was like so quiet. I was like, why is it so quiet? But I didn't
Yeah,
see.
I
I
was
don't.
expecting my team to go haul ass on the comment I
Yeah,
made.
I was saying stuff, but it wasn't going through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
here.
nobody heard
Let's
me
try
either.
it again, y'all. Let's try it again. What do y'all think about Mauricio?
I go first. Mauricio Suleiman, you are a piece of shit, and I break your fat fucking back upon my knee, like so, okay? And I make you my bitch, and I put you in the camel clutch, and I make you humble after I fuck your ass.
Oh shit!
Listen. He doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean what he says. He didn't kill anybody. Listen, he's not on steroids. Everything's fine. Now, I was asking y'all, though, what do y'all think about what Mauricio allowed Devin to do by maintaining his WBC at 135 and moving up to 140 to take on the New Orleans kid instead of fighting his Mando?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Mauricio Suleiman, he don't. He just go. He makes it up as he goes along. Like
Right.
that's all he does.
But what do y'all think about Devin? As much as he did in the boxing game at 135, this move to me seems like a straight diva move. And I'm not letting this slide. The same way I ain't let Earl slide because I used to push for Earl. And then when Bud came up, he act like that motherfucker didn't exist. And I feel like that's exactly what Devin doing to Shakur. I really see the exact same thing. And he avoiding that ass whooping that Earl got tonight. And he want to move up because it's easier for him to say, if I lose, I lost to a bigger fighter. I ain't get my ass handed to me by a guy in my own weight class. That's what I think is really happening. And why do I think that? Because him and his dad said that they wanted to fight Shakur. But then he threw him the 25% to say, 80-20, whatever I give him, man. It ain't no different, y'all. It ain't no different. And then I started thinking about it. And I'm like, yo, I appreciate Devin Haney for going for Undisputed. And I appreciate Devin Haney as a boxing fan for taking on Lomachenko to clear up all that bullshit for the WBC. I do. But when it comes time to face a motherfucker that you question, you must not have very much confidence in yourself that you're going to whip this motherfucker if you're going to skate to another division. And everybody out here, we all clown Canelo, right, for doing this shit. And Canelo did his thing, got Undisputed. We gave him props. But this dude working backwards, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I was a big T.O. fan, just like Charles D, right? But when that motherfucker lost, I said, I'm not sure if this motherfucker going, if he going to get to this place and he ain't going to excel. That's what I feel like Devin is doing. And I feel like if he got in the ring with Shakur Stevens, he get washed. And I mean, that's my opinion. I just want to know what y'all think about it. I know that's a strong opinion, but I just want to know what y'all think about what I just said. Anybody?
You said T.O. get washed by Devin?
No. I said the same thing about T.O. I had T.O. beating Lomachenko, but I was concerned when he beat Lomachenko that he would turn into a diva. And this is exactly what's happening with Devin. And I feel like Devin doing the exact same thing. I feel like Devin ducking his Mando because he feels like he'll get washed. And his dad feels he'll get washed.
I don't think
by Shakur.
Here's the thing, right?
But that's just my opinion. Go ahead.
I feel you. My problem is I'm not gonna agree with that, right?
Oh, that's fine.
In my aspect, if I'm seeing things correctly, the way Devin is projecting himself is okay. I beat the guy that was very highly touted, right?
Right.
Now let me give you context to that because
Lomachenko
was highly touted, highly decorated, very highly decorated, over 400 amateur fights, right? Technically over 500 amateur fights because he was in the after the amateurs, he went to kind of like the pro-am, right? The pro-amateur kind of space, which was like the World Series of Boxing kind of deal, but not the World Series of Boxing. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And he was what 50-1 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Damn near, 500 plus fights, right? And very, very, very highly decorated.
Right.
Moved up really quick, even though he lost his debut against Salido, right? I think that was his first loss, his first fight in the pros, and he lost it. Right? Was that it? It was the Salido, right?
No. Yeah, no, that was a second pro fight for the championship.
Second pro fight for the championship.
For championship, yeah.
And it was the guy was that blue weight, right? Blue weight lost the belt on the scales for all intents and purposes,
right?
And that's a fact. And he lost, but then recovered and was very highly regarded by all media outlets, all the old media,
old media.
And let me say this too, when during the event when he fought Rocky Martinez, right, a big Puerto Rican champion, when he went there, and we in New York, we in Madison Square Garden. Let me tell you that there was more Ukrainians / Russians / Eastern Bloc peoples, Eastern Europeans, than there were Hispanic people there. This is a fact. I was there. I could attest to this. There was merchandise, way more merchandise for the Lomachenko at that time when he was facing Rocky Martinez at that fight in Madison Square Garden. Okay. So this guy was so highly touted,
right?
So high regarded even at that time, and was such a big hype. So when Devin beat him, and before that beat Kambosos decisively twice.
Yeah.
Kambosos decisively.
I thought so too. Yes.
And Kambosos has a whole country behind his back.
Right.
Still brings in good numbers. Okay.
Right.
Even in his recent fight, which technically he lost. Let's be honest. And
ducked
unbiased
Shakur right there. Right.
And he lost. He lost that last fight.
But do you think he ducked Shakur right there?
I don't think he ducked Shakur, man.
Okay, he said he had something lined up with Lomachenko.
He had something lined up, and I think
my
thing is when you have all the cards, right? When you have all the cards and you beat the man that beat the man, that the man was so highly regarded, I think you can hold yourself and bring yourself and put yourself and carry yourself into that higher, quote unquote, diva status because you have
Angel, stop for a second and repeat what you just said because you broke up and nobody heard it. I want to hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
What I was saying was, before he can hold himself to that quote unquote diva status because he was the man that beat the man. Who was so highly regarded. Lomachenko was super, super highly regarded. And he beat that guy, and he beat it in stylistic fashion, right? He made it look good.
I don't know if
You
it
know,
looked that good. I'm just saying, I thought he beat him. I thought it was a close fight, but I thought he won. And I got a lot of heat for saying that I thought Devin won. And here's the thing, though. The same thing that got Devin to that spot, he lost it. I feel like he lost that thing by ducking his Mando, because I really feel like he don't think he can beat Shakur. This is just my thoughts. This is just my thoughts. This is just my opinion as a boxing fan like you. I gave Devin crazy props for beating Lomachenko to clear up that whole bullshit email belt thing. You know what I mean? He got the back end of Teo's rise and fall. And then he took that dude on. And Teo said, I'm going to knock this motherfucker out in the first round. His dad's like, get him out of there. I'm not excusing it. But what I'm saying is, he took that out. Then he took on Lomachenko. I did not knock that motherfucker. But at what point, this is what I'm asking you guys as boxing fans, at what point did you give fucking Kambosos props for shitting on fucking Devin Haney to take that fight? Yet everybody's giving it okay to Devin to do that to Shakur. And this is a bigger fight than fucking Devin and fucking Kambosos. This is a more challenging fight than Devin and Kambosos. Nobody thought that, other than like Tony Reviews, that fucking Kambosos could fuck with Devin. You tell me what type of fucking odds you put on Devin and Shakur. Listen, even though this motherfucker got people backing him in Australia, do you as a pure fighting fan think that he is on the level of Shakur? And this is the point that I'm trying to make, y'all. We're not talking about just a mandatory. We're talking about a 3-time world champion in 2 different weight classes that took on champions and an Olympian. Because we could give Loma mad props for being an amateur. Let's give this man his props the same way we should have gave Bud Crawford, or a lot of other, well, we did. But other people gave motherfucking Bud Crawford props for being undisputed at 140. But what did he do at 147? This motherfucker, the mandatory, period. Ain't that the same way that Lomachenko swerved him when he was the Mando? Devin Haney at 135? Isn't that the exact same thing that he did? Like, yo, I'm saying that energy changes. That's why I switched from Spence directly to Crawford. That's why I switched from fucking Devin, even as an undisputed champion, to fucking Shakur Stevenson, because the energy ain't the same. If you throwing this motherfucker 25% or whatever the fuck I give him, and then he activates the WBC mandatory, which will probably grant him 30, 40%. And then you got motherfuckers out here saying, oh, 50-50, he must be crazy. And then you even got Devin Haney saying you'll make 3 times as much as that you'll make for that 25% that you'll make fighting me. Like, you'll make 3 times fighting me for 25% than you'll make fighting anybody else, which was cap. Because this motherfucker was making $3 million a fight. That's what I'm trying to say, is this dude don't want to fight him. He's even out there capping, lying, and saying he wants to fight him. And
he wants to fight. He wants to fight him, but he doesn't want to fight him right now, though.
No.
You don't want to fight him right now.
Okay. So that's the point. Shakur wants to fight.
Let me ask you this. Is
No.
Shakur Stevenson more decorated than the Regis Prograis? No, he's not.
He is.
He's not. He's not more decorated than
he
No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's not.
He's a 3-time world champion, not a 2-time.
Who has
champion.
Shakur Stevenson fought compared to the fighters whose Regis Prograis fought? Look at the records. Look at their resumes.
Right, but listen. Look at Earl, right? Look at Earl. Look at Earl, right? Look at Earl. Look at Earl.
We're not talking about Earl right now. We're not talking about Earl right now.
I'm just making an example. I'm not deflecting. I'm making an example.
That's not a good example, though.
Well, man. Listen, man. I thought you had a Angel.
Listen, no. Name the last 5 fighters that Shakur fought. Name the last 5 fighters that Regis fought.
Who's the last fighters that Shakur fought?
I'm asking you. Name the last 5 fighters.
Champions. In his last 5 fights, he fought 3 champions. No.
Let's see. Let's look at Shakur Stevenson's box rec, right?
Right. Look at this box rec.
Look at his box rec.
2 champions. How many has Regis fought? Ask yourself that question.
All right. So who's this? Shakur Yoshino.
Yeah. The guy that stopped Nakatani. But he ain't a champion. So, yeah. Whatever.
Robson Conseco.
Who stopped Nakatani, though?
Oscar Valdez. Jamel Herring.
Jamel Herring, champion.
Jeremiah Nakatani.
Oscar Valdez, champion.
Now let's see Regis Prograis. Prograrius.
Mm-hmm.
Regis Prograis.
I give the edge to Shakur.
Box rec. All right. Donalito Zoria.
Uh-huh.
Jose Cepeda.
Uh-huh.
Tyrone McKenna.
Uh-huh.
Ivan Redcatch.
Yep.
Juan Heraldez.
Who got the better resume in their last 5 fights?
Josh Taylor.
Who got the better resume in the last 5 fights? Is it comparable?
Last 5 fights.
Be real.
1, 2,
Be real.
3, 4, 5.
Be real, though. Come on, Angel. Come on, man.
Let's see. Right there.
Be honest, man.
Oscar Valdez.
You a real dude. Come on, man.
Nakatani, Jamel Herring.
Yo, who got the better resume?
Last 5 fights. Yeah, you know what? Shakur got him. But
I appreciate that. That's why I love you, Angel. Yo, that's why I love you, because you're an intellectual motherfucker. You's a dude that uses his fucking head. That's why I like you. And yo, listen. But no, I get where you're coming from. I totally get where you're coming from. I'm not knocking where you're coming from. I'm just saying this dude is more than what people are giving him credit for. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not just some random fucking guy. He's not a random mandatory. He's not just this guy that just became mandatory. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's a 3-time world champion in 2 different weight classes and the mandatory in his 3rd weight class. That means something. And he just stopped a guy who stopped Nakatani. Who stopped Nakatani other than fucking what Lomachenko might have stopped him? This dude stopped Nakatani and he stopped that dude. Easy. That's what I'm trying to say, man. This dude spars with fucking Lomachenko, Bud Crawford. This dude in there with the top-notch fighters. Like, this dude is a fucking problem. He sparred with fucking... He got in there with fucking Devin Haney. When he was young, he got in there with Tank Davis. He got in there with all these champions. He is elite, man. This dude is an elite fighter, and these dudes don't want no parts of him for every reason in the book. He called out Lomachenko. Lomachenko said, got unfinished business with fucking Devin Haney. He called out fucking Kambosos. Kambosos said, nah, I want to fight Lomachenko. He called out Cruz. And he's boring. Please, man. And Devin Haney want to take his ass to 140. And I called this shit. Wait a minute. Before you finish, I'm going to let you finish. Before any of this shit was said, I said 2 years ago, when this motherfucker move up to 135, all these motherfuckers going to move around. And that's exactly what they did. Was I lying?
No, you wasn't. You're right. And I like Shakur a lot. But here's my thing, man.
Knock it down.
For me, I think Regis is a more dangerous fight than the Shakur right now. I think Regis is more dangerous, man.
But Angel,
it's a dangerous fight. It's a dangerous fight for Devin.
Yo, Angel, if he move up and he's allowed to maintain his WBC, is that any different than Brook moving up or another guy moving up to avoid a mandatory and saying, well, I got beat by a bigger guy. Now I'm not the same guy now. It's an easier way out, bro. I'm just saying, I get it. It's a bigger challenge, or in some eyes, but you're not getting beat as an undisputed champion in your own weight class. You see what I'm saying? It's an easy way out, bro. And I don't even know if Regis beats him, because let's just say Tio mentally busted all over the place, goes up and beats the guy that beats the guy that beat the guy that we're talking about. Washed him.
I get what you're saying. My thing is
140 that good.
I feel for me, I think Shakur should move up to 140. As far and Devin, I think he needs to relinquish the 135 belts and move to 140. They both need to move to 140. These guys, they're getting bigger. They're not.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They're not making weight the same like they did before 2 years ago at 135. And I feel both of them.
Angel,
it's time for them to move up to 140.
Angel,
because they're eventually gonna go to 147.
Angel, I totally agree with you. We had this discussion 3 or 4 years ago.
No, yeah, I know.
And we talked about this 3 or 4 years ago. I said I could easily see these guys at 140, 147, right? And we said this shit. Listen, this is the problem that I'm having with it. The reasoning that I have is because listen, Shakur's a bigger guy than Haney. He's naturally bigger than Haney, I think. But he's so young, he can maintain 135 because of his age. Now, here's the thing about Haney. I don't think Haney's as big as people was giving him credit for. He said he was moving up to 140 when he was talking about fighting Ryan Garcia years ago. He been maintaining 135 all this time. And even though he been looking like Spence making 147, and I said that could be a problem for fucking Earl. I said that 2 days ago. I said, how many times can he reach in the well and go to 147 and not take care of himself? I'm not saying that fucking Devin ain't taking care of himself. I think Devin's moving around, man. Devin can make 135. That's why he's maintaining his WBC. But he's giving up the rest of his titles to fucking Shakur Stevenson at 135. He just giving them to him. Because can't nobody at 135 fuck with him. And Tank is going to continue to play the regular belt shit. So he's ducking this dude and relinquishing his undisputed, like, it's clear as day, bro.
Well, you talking about nobody can't fuck with Shakur at 135?
I don't think so. Well, just my opinion. That's my
What about
opinion,
Edwin Dos Santos? I think
he's a nasty motherfucker, but I don't
Edwin
think he
Dos
can
Santos.
fuck
I
with
think can give him a
Shakur.
fight.
Maybe he can. Maybe he'll rough him up. But would that not be a tougher fight than fucking Devin Haney? Really, look at it. Look at it. Do you think Devin Haney can fuck with Shakur Stevenson? They looking at it the same way we looking at it, Angel.
It's a 50-50 fight.
I don't. No, fuck no. No, it's not, bro. It's not. It's not. I give Devin Haney props for everything that he did, but right now he don't want no smoke. I give Devin Haney props. I said, yo, he cleared up the whole WBC shit. I did videos on him. I did edits on him.
You're talking about them meeting at 135. I'm talking about them meeting at 140. With
them meeting at 140, 147, it ain't gonna matter, bro.
It's a 50-50 fight.
It's not, bro. I disagree. I disagree. And if you I mean, if you see it that way, that's the way you see it. But I have to firmly disagree. There is no way I see Devin Haney beating Shakur Stevenson in any way possible. He cannot outbox him. He cannot out-defense him. This man will get in the pocket and will destroy Devin Haney. Devin Haney can't fuck with Shakur Stevenson. He can't, man. He can't. There's nothing he can do that will deter what Shakur Stevenson does. Same as the fight that we seen tonight. Not that bad.
You remember how many times they fought amateurs?
I don't care. This dude is on a whole nother level. This motherfucker spars with fucking Bud Crawford on the regular. This motherfucker been in there with fucking Lomachenko. Lomachenko don't even want no smoke. Yo, dude say they already calling him burning. You know what that means, bro. We've been through this. We know what that means. They don't want to fight this dude, bro. They know what it is. This dude was just a kid whipping on Devin. Now this motherfucker is excelled. He's growing, man. I'm not talking about just in size and stature. I'm talking about in skill set. This dude is getting better and better and better and better. He, to me, is the best fighter in the world at the same age. Yo, by the time he gets to fucking Bud's age, this dude will be an undefeated, the best fighter in the world if you keep his head straight outside of the ring. Guaranteed. There's no motherfucker that can fuck with him from here to 140 at all. 147, it can be a problem. That's a lot of weight. But with his skill set, we've seen Mayweather do it.
So Shakur beats Teofimo?
Yes.
All right.
Teofimo is skilled. Teofimo was talented. Teofimo was explosive. Teofimo has all those attributes. But what Teofimo don't have is focus. And that's why he'll lose. He'll lose. All these motherfuckers will lose to Shakur Stevenson. It's not because I'm a fanboy. It's because I watch him, bro.
You know who don't lose to Shakur Stevenson?
Who's that?
It is I, Sandor Martin.
You're right. Ain't nobody fucking with Sandor Martin. Because that motherfucker. This dude running around here, this dude whipped Teofimo ass. And what happened, bro? Yo,
this
motherfucker got robbed. Yo, shout out to Santos for calling that shit too.
I sent Mikey Garcia to retirement very quickly. and Shakur Stevenson. He is black and Afro Rican, Puerto Rican. No, yes.
Yeah.
I am from España, and Shakur Stevenson. He doesn't, in my opinion, he cannot outbox me. He cannot out hustle me.
Hey, yo, Angel.
Let's
Ask
do it
me
in
this
Europe.
question.
Let's do it in España. And I promise you, I will give him all the tapas and all the flamenco dancers. I'll give him my cousins and my sisters.
Yo, Angel, what happened to his fans as soon as he said he was half Puerto Rican?
They left. People hate
Facts.
Puerto Ricans. People hate Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans are nasty people, you know, nasty. And that's why España, we conquered them and we make them our beach.
Yeah, fuck all that. Listen, European Spaniard. Listen, man.
Call me conquistador. Conquistadore.
Listen, man. How many Puerto Rican champions have we had? And how great fucking Puerto Rican champions we had in Camacho.
Listen,
Trinidad.
I give you 2 words. Kiko Martinez.
Yo, you
Kiko.
called that shit. Yo, Angel, you called that shit too. yo, he beat that Honduran's ass. He did too. He outboxed the shit out of him. I'm gonna be 110% honest. I'm not sure Cruz won that fight tonight. Like he had huge moments, that fight. But he only fought for like 3 rounds, man.
You know, let's dissect that fight, right? With Cruz and
dude looked ugly, but he was jabbing, 1-2ing him, hooking on him.
That guy was a Dollar Tree. That guy was a Dollar Tree Ryan Garcia. Okay. that guy was probably sent by Ryan Garcia's team, paid
to feel him out.
To feel out fucking this guy.
I want to be honest. Let's just be honest, because this is a true first crew. That's why nobody's watching. Listen, did you give him any of the first 3 rounds, Cruz?
No.
Neither did I.
Had that been Ryan Garcia in there, he would have knocked out.
Yo.
He would have knocked out him. He would have knocked him out.
Yo, man. What would have Shakur Stevenson done to that motherfucker?
He would have blazed that guy.
Yo, I think Ryan's talented as much as people can't stand him. But Ryan is an upright fighter. He's like, what is he like? 5'10"? 5'10"? At 135? How is a 5'2" motherfucker gonna even hit this dude? Yo, it'll look like Mike Tyson Punch Out. Tell me that shit won't look like Little Mac. I even said in the chat, bro. I was like, yo. He can't reach him no matter how much you hate him.
Yeah,
how is Angel? How is he gonna touch this dude?
I don't know, man.
He's an upright. Even though we keep it sitting in the air, he gonna have to leap to punch this motherfucker, and he can't headbutt Ryan Garcia because even the ref tonight was like, "Nah, ain't gonna be no low blows and no headbutts." Because I seen Cruz land a 3 headbutt combination on a fighter before.
Yeah,
a jab, a right, and a left.
Cruz gets knocked out.
And nobody said nothing.
Ryan obliterates Cruz in about 4 or 5 rounds.
That's the facts.
You
He's
really
gonna get Blake.
you think he'll knock him out?
Ryan's gonna knock that fucking dude's head off.
I think they probably stop it because he lumps him up. Like,
Ryan's gonna fuck that dude up. Ryan's gonna fuck that dude up so bad. It's not even
gonna be funny. Yeah,
it's not even gonna be funny.
Yo, this dude living on a loss.
Basically, he's living on a loss.
He living on a loss.
He's riding that fucking loss.
And prior to that, it was crazy because I'm being 100 with y'all. I'm being 100 with my team. Yo, listen, I said he gonna give Tank problems. Tank gonna have issues with him. Everybody laughed at me. He gonna knock this motherfucker out. He looks special. He gonna knock him out. I'm like, nah, he gonna give him problems. He gave him problems, but he living on that loss. And that's what I mean. Like, he wouldn't even, like, he tried for like 3 or 4 rounds. And the body shots, that little light punching motherfucker was landing, paid dividends in 11 and 12. Because they didn't have no stank on him when he was getting them off in 11 and 12. And this dude was, I seen this dude landing 3-4 punch combinations on this motherfucker. And this dude was fighting with his hands down, bro. This motherfucker had no footwork whatsoever. And Freddie Roach told that motherfucker to go in there and get punched. Because in the first 3 rounds, I thought that motherfucker was winning, fighting his fight. Not a fun fight to watch. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But this motherfucker said, you gotta keep pushing back. I'm like, why would you get this motherfucker the inside? As soon as this motherfucker went and did it, he started getting beat up. And I think Cruz had tremendous rounds when he was landing his big shots. But he can't land one punch and not hurt the dude and get hit with like 30 punches in the round. And you say he won. And then at the end of the fight, say that this motherfucker landed more punches than this motherfucker been love tapping him and slap boxing him all night. Fuck out of here. Like, I'm not dumb. I know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this motherfucker landed double the shots that this motherfucker hit him with jabs and power punches. What about everything else, motherfucker? This motherfucker was straight lefting him to the body, and he's not a big puncher, so you can't consider that a power punch, but that's not considered a jab. So you taking away everything in them little weird-ass hooks he was throwing, like, here it comes, I'm going to throw this hook, and still hitting this retarded motherfucker with the hook. Like, yo, how was he? Did you see him landing them weird ass hooks on him? When that motherfucker would pick his hand straight up in the air, like, I'm gonna throw this punch, and then throw that shit and crack him. I said, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. And that was that fight. Like, I'm not sure Cruz won that fight, bro. I ain't mad at the fact that he won or dude lost, but because dude didn't put much effort into it. But the saddest part is he didn't need to. Dude fucked up. The only opportunity this motherfucker had, this coach, fucking Freddie Roach, was like, you need to get inside, son, and push him back. And then he started getting successful doing it. That shit was ridiculous, man. Yo, Isaac Cruz, nah, y'all. Unless this motherfucker turns it back up, and he's still clamoring for that fight. He still wants that Tank Davis fight, bro. I don't know. But what I gotta say is we witnessed one of the worst ass whooping in boxing ever tonight. And channels are disappearing. Disappearing, bro.
Yo, they on fucking suicide watch, bro.
Yo, all of Texas.
Bro, Twitter, boxing Twitter right now, the all these fucking Texas meatheads, they're on fucking real fucking. I'm worried about them, bro. Like, and these are
Yo,
some good people, but they have real good faith in their boy.
When's the last time?
But,
I mean, yo.
listen, there was you know what you know while I was crawling in the no, let me rock. Because you was rocking for a bit, man. Let me spit real quick.
Go ahead.
You know, in the chat, in the hangouts, I was saying, man, like
the
only chance Spence has is in the inside, correct? And what was Spence's success when before even he started having success in the inside? What did I say though? He's gonna have to go in the inside, right? Did I not say that?
It's Black.
Didn't I say that though? 1, 2.
It's Black.
What up, Black?
I was
Black. You was there in the hangouts. Remember when I was saying, yo, the only chance Spencer's gonna have is in the inside, and then when he finally started doing it in round 5 or the end of 4 or 5.
He was getting countered though.
He was getting countered though, but the only chance, and he was getting some success, was in the inside. But he's gonna pay for it, and he paid for that shit.
He paid for everything tonight. That motherfucker paid for the whole party. He paid for everybody to show up. Like, he paid every ticket. That motherfucker wished Bud had that motherfucker wishing he was in the Ferrari.
I don't know why. I don't know.
That shit was awful, man.
But my thing is Black. My thing is Black. 1, 2. Why didn't Spence utilize what Cal Velasquez did? What did Cal Velasquez do? He went in the inside and would exchange with Bud, and that's how Cal Velasquez got Bud on his ass. Correct? Right or wrong?
Yo,
he was in the inside. Angel. He made it ugly. He was making it ugly for Bud. You can't. You can't outbox Bud. You can't make him leave him to be comfortable and relaxed. Spence was trying to reach in from afar. He was reaching from afar. No, you gotta jab in, work your jab in, and then get close to him and hug him and beat him to the body and fucking make it look ugly. Don't make it a boxing match. Make it a fucking brawl.
He had a better jab. He had a better jab than me. He had a better strong jab.
Yo, listen, man. Angel
was real strong.
Angel, when he got inside, man, Earl does this all the time. He gets in, he gets some shots off, and when he's a little concerned about your power, he pulls out and then comes back in again, resets. When he tried to pull out, he ain't never been in with a motherfucker with reach like that. And he got caught in the first and second round with it. And I was like, the fight is over. He ain't going to be able to do what he do to other motherfuckers. He not fighting a motherfucker that he taller than, that he got longer reach than. And then he catching at the end of the shot. He catching all that blood power in the process. And then on the inside, he didn't have no. He was getting hit with them body shots, broke him down, which I said years ago. I was like, this dude get full extension on them body shots. He was catching them shits hard. So when this motherfucker would get on the inside with him, what would happen was he was loading up on him and setting him up and letting him think there was openings that wasn't there so that he could get his shots off.
He was getting,
and he ate everything that fucking Earl hit him with and walked out the ring like he just left the beach. And Earl walked out the ring like he just left an accident, bro. It was not good.
He was getting the apex of those punches. The apex, the cornering, when you know when a performance car hit the corner and it's like right there when you think it's gonna lose it, but it's not, and it's perfect. Like you break and you go off the corner and you accelerate. Those punches that Bud was throwing was hitting Earl at those precise corners to where he could accelerate off there and make it look so smooth, man. And the transition to where he was hitting Earl to where he was hitting Earl and then he was moving to where Earl could not return fire effectively. And it was just so it was so systematic.
Right. It was easy, man. It was so easy. Yo, dude, man.
It was an outclass. But it was disgusting.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
I called it. I was like, you know what? This is gonna be done in 9 rounds, bro. And
No,
it was
you
done
called
in
it
9
before the
rounds.
fight. Well, I called it at the first fucking
Yo,
round.
but how many years? How many years did I say it was gonna be 9 fucking rounds, though, bro? I
Long
was saying
fucking
9
time.
rounds
A
for like
long
3
fucking
fucking
time.
years,
Yo,
man.
you ain't gonna not get props from me. I know what you said. I was there. I heard it. I know what it was. So nah, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh no, I said it first." No, never. You said it, Angel, and ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And God bless you for picking that shit and Dan doing it the way you was. I was consistent. You was consistent. Fucking even Charles D was consistent for all the wrong reasons, and he knew it 2 nights ago when we was all talking about it. He said, "Man," and I said, "Charles, you know what you're looking at, man." And he was like, "Nah, I got roll with my mans." And I said, "Yo, that's a lot of money, bro."
Earl really came in, and I think it was Derrick James, man. That was the fucking he fucked him, man. He should have
stopped it.
He should have stopped it, but
yeah.
also Derrick James wasn't giving good fucking instructions. If I was Derrick James, man, I would have been like, yo, fuck that. Don't
Between
fucking
you
box
and
this
me,
motherfucker. Go in there and fucking you the fucking bigger man.
Right.
And
Go
supposedly you
bully.
fucking stronger. What did I
Right.
say? It was like just like when I said about fucking Tyson
But I
Fury
said he
and
wasn't
Deontay
stronger.
Wilder, the fucking second fight, the first and the second fight. You in there, fuck that boxing shit. You stronger and you bigger than this motherfucker. Go in there and
Bigger.
lean on this bitch, man.
Right.
Grab his
Nah.
fucking ass and hit him to the fucking body. This isn't a fucking boxing match.
Yo,
This is
but
gonna be a fight.
Angel.
That's what
he
Earl
wa-
should have did.
But Angel, he not stronger than him. And he learned that tonight.
Yeah.
All that shit was capped.
he
All
not
that
now.
shit was capped by fucking
He's not-
Sean
yeah.
Porter. Listen, he
Yeah.
was throwing Sean Porter around in the ring. He was throwing Jeff Horn around in the ring.
Yo, he
And
was monkey.
he
was
saved.
fucking
Yo, he was the most
he was
focused I've ever seen him. Usually, he goes out there and just tries to does what he wants to do,
listen.
and then he fights with his ego in the fight. He did not have that
What's that?
issue. He
What-
just was
what-
super focused and destroyed this dude.
I know
from
what you're
round
saying,
one.
and that was that was the false perception. That was a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, Earl's stronger, Earl's bigger." I'm like, "Yo,
right,
Earl's
I
not
said-
stronger," and I
No,
was just
that's
saying
what I
that
said.
a long
I've been
time
saying
ago.
that long time.
Right? We
I've
were
been saying
saying,
that.
"Yo,
Right, but I've been saying that. You
Earl's
gotta give
not
me props for
stronger.
that.
Earl's
I say
not
he's not
stronger than Bud.
Earl. Right.
Earl's not stronger than Bud.
Right. He
Bud
not
is
stronger than
strong.
Bud.
Bud
Like,
was the
Earl
fucking
not
wrestler.
stronger than Bud. Right.
The way and I told him like, remember when the lead
I
up
said
to
it-
fucking Horns fight? I'm like, yo, watch how fucking Bud is gonna fucking monkey toss and gorilla toss fucking Horn. And what fucking happened? Exactly what I said. Fucking literally Crawford monkey tossed and gorilla tossed fucking Horn all over the fucking ring. And fucking Horn is a strong ass bitch to be fucking manhandling Manny Pacquiao, because Manny Pacquiao's a strong little motherfucker.
Right. Them
You see
legs.
the way see
Right.
the way by the fucking legs, and the motherfucker
Right.
play basketball.
Yeah, he just
Anybody who
chucked me.
play basketball, and yo, when
Right.
fucking you ever seen Manny Pacquiao play basketball and
Yeah.
throw a layup up? The motherfucker can nearly dunk at 5'6". He's on some Spud Webb shit.
Yo,
you don't know what Spud.
you
don't know who Spud Webb is. For all you
Yes, I
motherfucking
do.
playback,
5'6".
or I'm talking about the playback people who you happen to catch this stream. Spud Webb, gold 1986 slam dunk contest.
Didn't he have
This is
like a
motherfucker that was
46-inch
5'7" that won the
vertical?
fucking slam dunk contest.
46-inch vertical?
46, 47, 50-inch vertical at 5'7".
It's fucking
5'6". That's debatable because Spud Webb is like 5'6" for real.
Right.
That 5'7" shit.
Kinda
I met
like-
Spud Webb. I met
That's why
Spud Webb in person when I was fucking in high school, 9th grade, and I was like 5'7" at that time myself.
Mhm.
Hey,
And
we
you
was
was
the same height.
towering over him.
And I was still taller than him.
Right. Yeah, I said that shit years ago about Barkley. Barkley like 6'4". He not 6'6".
He not six. He not six.
Right,
Barkley's
and
like
but
6'2".
Barkley,
Charles
Bar-
Barkley like 6'2".
right, but he would just jump from the dotted line and just leap. And I'm like, yo, that's one of the most talented motherfuckers out there in the game. And he could just, and you seen what he did. Yo, this motherfucker body slammed Shaquille O'Neal.
The power comes from the legs, man. You see
Yo, this
Bud's legs.
motherfucker,
When you
yo,
see Bud Crawford's legs, his fucking calves is fucking strong.
yo, when we seen that motherfuckers in the, like, I didn't think that Bud was gonna be as big as fucking Earl tonight in the ring. And
He
when
was
they
bigger
got
than
in the
him. He was
ring,
bigger than him.
I was like, yo.
Bud was
And then
bigger than him, correct?
and when he caught that,
But when you was looking at the fight, Bud was like, yo, damn, Bud bigger than him. Bud was bigger than him, correct?
yo, this is how I looked at it. I'm just being honest. They were about the same size. And you know when I knew that the fight was over,
But
as
Bud's
soon
mid
as
section, Bud's mid section, his fucking lats. When you look at the
right,
lats, Bud's lats was bigger than fucking Earl's lats, man.
yo, Angel, when that motherfucker pulled out and got cracked in like the first, second round, and he wasn't even hurt. He just cracked him and touched him. I said the fight's over.
It's over. It's over.
It's
Remember,
over.
I said that
I
in the
said,
chat.
'cause
Remember in the chat, I was like, yo, he done. I was
yo,
like, yo, he done. He's done.
yo, I said it in the chat too. I was like, yo, the fight's over. I said, as soon as he pulled out and he got tagged, I was like, the fight's over, because that's what he does. He gets in, he gets out, and then he gets in and he waits for to break you down. And now he's taking punishment. He ain't never experienced that shit. He could always allow to get.
You talking about what, a rematch of 154? The same thing is gonna happen, man. The same,
It's gonna be
even worse. It's gonna be even worse.
Yo,
It's gonna be
be
fucking worse at 154 because Bud is gonna be stronger. He's gonna be stronger than him at 154 too.
Bud ain't gonna have to run as much. He got more energy. He can focus more on timing. It's gonna be.
He's gonna be heavier. He's gonna be heavier,
He's
and
gonna
it's
knock
gonna be
this
worse.
motherfucker head off. And
He's
now
gonna fucking
keep in
knock him the
mind,
fuck out
keep in
earlier.
mind, yo, keep in mind what Earl did to fucking Jermell in sparring. This is not good. And I think the whole I'm pretty sure the PBC knew it, and they were like, yo, we'll make more money with Canelo. It's a damn good business move. And let's just get this motherfucker to move up. Because Jermell the whole time, I don't think Jermell worried about Bud. He should be, but I don't think he is. Neither
Listen,
was
yo,
Earl. But you know
Hear
what
me
I'm
out.
trying
Yo,
to
hear
say?
me out.
Man, I don't know.
Yo, dog, yo, hear me out, man. Hear me out. Listen, if y'all think of 154 Earl's gonna have a chance against Bud Crawford, listen, I'll go coin for coin for you, right? I'll go coin for coin for you. If you were in the service, if you was in the service, I'll go coin for coin. I'll put this coin up, Iraqi service coin. I'll put my Depot coin up. I'll put my Skidum coin up. You know what that? You as a drill instructor, you know what that is. I'll put another Depot coin. I'll put my fucking wing coin up. I'll put all these coins up, man. I'll put
Angel
coins up.
around.
I ain't fucking
And
around.
Those
I ain't fucking around. Fucking
yeah, that's
Bud is gonna do that man dirt, even dirty at 154.
That's
So-
integrity. My man putting up his shit.
I'm
Like
putting up fucking.
he went out there and earned that.
service coins.
He earned
Putting up
that.
service
So I
coins,
mean,
man.
y'all
Fuck-
know what it
Fuck
is.
a money. Fuck a monetary amount. Fuck a
This
money.
motherfucker said, I'm putting
Put
up my
up fucking-
integrity. What you gonna do? I'm
Put up
putting up my
fucking
work.
memorabilia.
My
I put
work.
up memorabilia. I put up memorabilia. My military memorabilia. That's part of military memorabilia. Sport, whatever
shout
sports
out to you too,
memorabilia.
Angel,
I got
man.
sports
God bless you.
memorabilia. I put up that before I put up money because memorabilia is more valuable than money. Okay,
Hey,
let's
babe.
be honest.
Babe, I got the glove, right? Yeah, I got the signed Ali, aka Cassius Clay glove.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro. People will be like, "Yo,
that's
I put up
my
500.
shit.
I'll put up them. Nah, put up some.
Yeah, I
I
got
tell
some
motherfuckers, you
shit.
want to bet me? You want to bet me? Put up some like memorabilia or like some rare item or like a family heirloom of yours or something that's important, that's useful.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Put up something that's like you really. I don't care about fucking a monetary a greenback. I don't care about that shit. Put up some
right.
crypto. Put up some fucking memorabilia. Let's
Mm-hmm.
bet that. Something that you hold really dear. Because
Dear
money
to
is
you.
like
Right.
nothing. Money ain't
Money
shit.
come and go.
Money come and go, baby.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Let's put up
Like
something you really value.
like the
Like some
referee,
artwork.
the
Like some
judge. You
artwork.
were like,
You got
people come,
a
people go.
fucking what? You got a Picasso? I got a Van Gogh. I got a Van Gogh. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's put up the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't give a fuck about no greenback. Put up some
Yeah.
crypto. Put up some fucking memorabilia. Some fucking artwork. Some real fucking shit.
Yo,
Real
but
asset,
you
nigga.
know what's crazy though? That's one of the reasons I ain't bet on this fight. That's exactly one of the reasons I ain't bet on this fight, Angel. I was like,
Word up.
well, I ain't put no dough on it because I was like, I don't know, man. As a boxing fan, I was like, Bud gotta win this fight.
Word up.
That was one of the first fights that I was like, Bud gotta win this fight.
Yo, you know what I won?
For
You know what
boxing fans.
Yo, 1-2. You know what I bet?
Hmm.
You know what I bet? Because I bet one of my my wife's
homies?
cousins. I bet one of my wife's cousins, like, yo, we don't gotta bet no money, man. I'm like, matter of fact, yo, I bet you can cut my lawn for free for a whole 3 months. Let's bet that. And if I lose, I'll cut your lawn for free for a whole 3 months. I'll go out there every 2 weeks, but I'll cut your shit for free. Let's do that. Let's barter. That's real. Time is money.
Right.
Money ain't money anymore. That greenback shit ain't money anymore. Money ain't, come on, man. That shit ain't money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Money's if you looking at money for real, money's losing value every fucking day. Let's be honest.
Right. Yeah, that's a fact. You
Let's
know what's
bet
crazy
fucking
though?
time. Let's bet time. Let's bet fucking real assets. Let's bet real
But you
necessities.
know what though, Angel? To be honest with you, because that's what I do, and I'm glad you're here to be honest, and I enjoy always kicking it with you, Ben, because you're a cerebral dude and you got a good heart. That's one of the reasons why I ain't been dropping too many vids, and I even pulled that last vid that I dropped because I was like, yo, does this fight happen if fucking Fulton doesn't take a chance and do it and get in the ring with this dude? It don't. I don't get to witness this shit. And I was like, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna pull the vid. I felt fucked up about it. Cause you know how we go hard on motherfuckers. And I was like, nah, I'm not. I was like, nah, that's not cool though. That's not cool. That's not cool. Like, even when I was like, sometimes I find myself in the habit, you from New York too. So you go hard on motherfuckers. Cool boy this, and I'm like, you better be sure this motherfucker don't get knocked cool the fuck out. You know what I mean?
And you know
but,
what?
But I do be feeling back though. I be falling back on certain shit because I be like, nah, man. As a boxing fan though, bro, I'm like, nah, man, this fight don't happen. That's why I wasn't really. I started feeling bad for Earl. I did. I was like, yo, I was like, yo,
because you felt for him, because because yo, I always said, you know what, this fight is 50-50, even though I know deep down, like, Bud is gonna beat his ass, but I know, like, I knew in the back of my mind, it was like, yo, if Earl employs the game plan, which is don't respect this motherfucker, don't give no motherfucking room, go in there, you supposedly the bigger guy, stronger guy, go in there and don't
impose
fucking
your
box
will.
him. and impose your will. But he
Right.
didn't do that. He did the opposite, and he was reaching.
I think
right?
I think he intended to do that, but here's the problem. He never faced a motherfucker that he could get in and out on. Like the last real big power puncher he fought though, Angel, was what? Garcia? Garcia got
Yeah,
66
Danny.
inch reach. He could get off, pump his jab out there, and then get the fuck out of there and not get touched. Remember when Garcia would try to catch him and he'd just be missing, and he just go back to the jab and do it again and set it up and then get it on the inside and then get on the outside. When he pulled out on Bud and Bud cracked him and just touched him in the first, second round, dude, I was like, he tried to pull out. I said, yo, the fight is over. He's gonna dismantle this.
Let me tell you, Danny said on Twitter, like, yo, Earl's not the same. And we already knew that Earl was not the same.
I don't know about
after
that.
the crash. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Earl was not the same after the crash, man.
He said Earl not the same, and Earl dismantled that motherfucker.
But Earl was still not. He wasn't. Earl after a fucking car crash like that, like nobody's ever the same like that. You know what I'm saying?
I've been through a car crash like that, and I was the same.
I mean, but everybody's not built the same way, though, fam.
Yeah, but that motherfucker's a tough motherfucker.
He's
like,
a tough motherfucker,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yo, but was you in a Ferrari that flipped?
It was worse.
Nah.
How the fuck you tell me no?
I'm saying because there was a Ferrari that flipped, yo.
No, motherfucker. I got literally hit by a car going like 75 miles an hour.
Did you flip?
Are you kidding me, man? Like, are you? Nah, are you kidding me, man?
Was it a roll?
Are you trying to be low key? Are you trying to low key be funny about that shit?
No, I'm not trying to be low. Did you roll? Did you roll? Or did you? Was it?
I got smashed. It was straight on.
You got smashed, right?
Smashed.
You got smashed.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, but I was 9 years old.
Oh, so your bones wasn't fully developed.
I was a kid. Yeah,
you was a kid. You wasn't fully developed.
It threw me. Yeah, it threw me.
You threw me. So you had
threw me as high as the fucking telephone wires.
Nigga, you got baby fat at 9 years old, nigga.
Whatever, man.
I'm just telling you, like, it's different when you a fucking adult.
But
when you an adult, it's different.
What I'm trying to say is, and then I've been in an accident after that.
Your fucking bone structure and your endo.
But what I'm trying to say is,
your bone structure is different. Your fatty acids is different at 9 years old. You got more.
What I'm trying to tell you is, the dude came back, fought an elite athlete, and destroyed him. He came in, right? But and he been, and then he went in there and he beat Ugas and broke the motherfucker's eye socket. You know what I mean? And so even with false teeth and all the shit that he had.
But was Ugas a fucking puncher? Was Ugas a puncher? Was Ugas a puncher?
He ain't a bad. Well,
a fucking boxer. That's a Cuban boxer,
right? But what I'm trying to say is, who has he been in there with that can not only reach him, pulling out, counter him at any given time, and have pop? When was he in with a dangerous fighter like that? Like, it would have been easier to judge if he went in there with a Keith Thurman. Keith is right. And Keith was extremely worried about Spence in this fight. Low-key thought that he was going to lose, but didn't say it. Tyson said it. 50-50, are you crazy? He said,
let me tell you something, one, two. Danny was a puncher, all right? All right.
Listen, man. Listen.
My son put hands on him, and Earl wasn't the same, all right?
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Danny hasn't done shit at 147. All right, I'm his daddy, and I'm telling you, Danny hasn't done shit at 147. He lost all the top fights at 147. Okay. All right.
Yo, yeah, every big fight. But I'm saying though, Danny got a 66-inch reach. He got good pop, but listen, explosive as Thurman is, even when he launches his shots, he can cut the distance like a Tiafimo, and but you know he been off for a long time. I don't know what excuse they're gonna use right now about why Earl lost. Earl is a tough What we saw tonight was how tough Earl was.
This is actual Danny. This is actual Danny. I'm gonna say that I want to fight Bud Crawford at 154.
Nah, he
after I beat up Laura at 160, I'm gonna get the WBA regular Reggie belt, and I'm gonna beat up Terrence Crawford because I beat him up. I beat up Terrence Crawford in the amateurs, and I could do it again in the professionals.
Ain't no PBC fighter except for
Philly.
Earl.
Philly, baby.
Willing to
Philly,
get into that motherfucker.
We here, baby. Philly.
Yo. Porter retired after fighting him and came up with every
did I retire? No, I'm still here with my twin sisters, and we rapping.
You're gonna lose, bro. You're gonna lose. I mean, go for it though, man.
You trying to clap my twin sisters' cheeks? 1, 2. That's disrespectful.
Listen, man. yo, but do you see anybody fucking with him at 147 after that performance? I mean, as good as Boots was, do you think Boots stands a chance against Bud Crawford?
Nah, Boots got fucking stanionis problems right now.
Yo, do you think Boots gonna clamor for this fight?
Boots got performance. Listen, Boots got stanionis problems right now, man.
Yo, the way he did that, motherfucker, was
when
dope.
Boots fights Stanionis, then I'll fucking say he got the right. When he fights and beats Stanionis, then he can fucking come up to Crawford or Spence or Thurman. But Boots need to fight a Stanionis first, then or a Butayev. You know what I'm saying? One of those two guys. He could fight one of those two guys. And once I see that, then he could maybe talk about fighting Bud or Spence or Thurman or, somebody, a former champion. But
Bud,
until then, until he fight a Stanionis or Butayev, don't talk about Bud Crawford. Don't talk about Spence right now.
Yo, Spence ain't gonna fight. Like, I think Spence would fight Bud Crawford if he could. Spence gonna wind up fighting Ortiz at 154 in Texas for a big payday.
Look, 1, 2. I ran out of beer. I ain't got no more beer. I ran it out, and niggas are sleepy right now. I'm about to go to sleep.
All right, man. Enjoy your night, yo, man. It's been a pleasure as always, man. Yo, I enjoy conversating with you, man. You always tap into my intellect, and I always have fun conversating with my man, Angel Santos. And we always challenge each other, and I love that. I love that about you, man. You just a great dude. You an honorable dude. Yo, and you the funniest motherfucker on YouTube.
1, 2. Let me tell you something. Listen,
I'm number 2, but yo, man, I'm gonna put you number 1.
Listen. I love you, bro. And listen, next time Earl want to fight, he gonna have to fight me, Keith one-time Thurman. And if he could beat me, then he could maybe rematch Bud Crawford. But until then, he gonna have to see me, baby.
Chief Keith gonna come right at. He go. You know what? I ain't think about that. See, that's why I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be coming from the left. You be coming from the right. That's why I like, but all the way hard.
That's what I'm saying.
I love that. Yeah, yo, I ain't. you ain't.
Y'all
You
ain't even
ain't
think
lying.
about me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even think about me. I'm still here, baby.
Yeah, but you know what the
But Porter
scariest part is?
retired, but I'm still here. One time, gonna be 2 times, gonna be 3 times. And I'm coming for Bud time, Spence time, anytime, baby. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm still here. I'm still here, baby.
He called the fight though. He low-key called the fight,
I
man.
called it, baby. I'm still here.
He
They're gonna have to see me.
He
They're gonna
can't
have to
handle your
see me.
speed, son. He can't handle your speed. If you go in there and
Listen, I'm
use
bubbling,
your
baby.
left
I'm
hook,
bubbling. I'm back like new cooked crack.
yo, this
And I'm here.
motherfucker gave dude the worst advice ever, man. Yo, I was like, yo, this dude, I didn't. Yo, man, get some sleep, man. Go do your thing. I'm gonna cook a little while longer because my bottle ain't gone, but it's almost there. But yo, man, thank you so much, Angel, for swinging through, man. Wish Block would have stayed around, man. I really wanted to cook with him. Shout out to Red Glove Militant, the whole squad out there, UGC in the building. Yo, man, I got nothing but love for these guys. True boxing fans, real ones. We had guys, I came on a little late, but I've been with the team for some years. But we had people come in. We had people that was down with them that just fell the fuck off, and I wish it wasn't like that, but you know what I mean. If you can't strap out for the ride, you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? You gotta hang in there. And shout out to the team, man. Shout out to Iron Kong. Shout out to Haplo Type 0. Shout out to my man, Charles D. The whole team. Lisa Bells, Martha the Machine, one of my probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got so much appreciation for these boxing fans out here that understand what I do out here in YouTube. And I appreciate you guys for appreciating me. I really do. Because it's a hard thing to come by. You know, when you got a team that just always backs you like that. But this the 1-2 kid, and I'm signing out. Freddie Roach, come on, man. The man winning the fight, man. Don't change the game plan. Derek James, when you see your man getting whooped like that, you want your man to go out on his shield. I get that, but damn, man. He took unnecessary punishment in that fight. And all you capping, supposedly boxing fans out there, is that Earl gonna just walk through Bud Crawford. Y'all silent as fuck. And y'all might as well just give up your channels, man. Y'all know shit about boxing. This the 1-2 kid. And, do yourself a favor, man. Do yourself a favor as boxing fans. Real boxing fans. And stop promoting and giving these dudes, because it sounds good, props when they don't know shit, man. I've been wrong, but not this bad, man. You know what I mean? Like, they was capping for this dude so hard, man. And the fact of the matter is, how'd it turn out? Everything that they said, all the shit they was talking, it was just flat out.
You get Instances of bullshit like this are on the rise.
Shit, it's like killing some shit twice, man.
Horse shit.
Do you smell it?
Horse.
Smell. What kind of smell?
Instances of bullshit like this are on the rise. Horse shit.
Shit, it's like killing some shit twice, man.
And I told y'all like 1,000 times, man.
Everything that guy just says, bullshit. Thank you.
And what y'all say? How y'all looked at my channel? Why ain't getting the algorithm? Because that's all they feeding y'all is bullshit. This the Truth Hurts crew, man. THC. So shout out to my team, man. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all did a lot for me. I love the support that y'all give me. I love all the hot fans out there. And if you notice, it's a lot of content creators out there that know boxing that appreciate me the way that I appreciate them and the people that I mentioned. So, you know, shout out to Black and Brown Boxing. Shout out to Q to God. Shout out to shit, man. A lot of people out there. And if I missed your name, it's because I'm celebrating this dub. But, you know, thank you. How about that? Appreciation to all you motherfuckers out there that show me support. And I will continue to support you as long as you keep telling the truth. And I respect you motherfuckers out there that ain't getting big numbers out there because y'all tell the fucking truth. And don't ever give up on that because the truth hurts. This the 1-2 Kid. I'm signing out. Don't do drugs unless you're buying boxing knowledge from me.
Because I'm afraid of nobody. I fight every man in the world, and I never duck or hide from anyone what's going on in boxing. If this is how it has to be for people to be successful, it's not about boxing and using your skills and win the fight. It's about politics and who you know. It should be abolished.